Our idea was to take hardcore science and apply that to basically a next generation space sim. Our game is going to be different because we're not going to rely on all of the other tropes that we've seen in science fiction, like shields and faster than light travel and artificial gravity. Our demands mean that we have to really look deep into the design and find new ways to make the game exciting and fun, and we think we've done that with Starfighter Inc.
We're not making shit up. We're doing our homework. We're studying the engineering. We've hired an engineer to design our spacecraft and weapon systems. He knows the math. It checks out. Everything in the game is something that could actually exist.
But you know, there's another big thing when it comes to why realism out there. Some people might say, well, what is real and is it fun or not? Once you start to understand some of these scientific basics, it doesn't mean you can't enjoy things like Star Wars and Star Trek, but they start to feel a little incomplete. They're more like fantasy, they're imagination. They're very fun, but you feel like they could go a little bit farther if they put a little bit more work. And so Starfighter can be so rewarding for us when we see you have to fight the rules, but when you hammer them down, you have something that you know will work.
This game is a hard science multiplayer space combat simulator. But behind the scenes, there's a huge and vibrant world of mega corporations and their many subsidiaries doing business, competing, and scheming. And they hire mercenaries. They hire lots of mercenaries. And that's where you come in. You are a mercenary for hire, and you'll find endless opportunities as a starfighter pilot. You'll go wherever you can earn some credits and a little reputation.
I think the fact that everything in our game stems from technology and theory that has been heavily debated and accepted by the scientific community will really resonate with players. We've seen a lot of games that take a fantastical approach to space combat, but not too many that get into the nitty-gritty details of how spacecraft are actually built. This is where Starfighter Inc. really shines.
So as an example, you have like the waves that are created by Daphnis in the rings of Saturn, which make a very interesting situation for us to have a combat situation in and fly through, and give the people an experience that they haven't seen before.
Making UI for a game that is hard science is extremely difficult because it has to run past experts in the field. It has to run past people who know a lot about military user interface and, you know, the real stuff. You know, it can't be super arcadey, it can't be super flashy. I have to give you as little as possible while telling you as much as possible.
So this game happens no matter what. We think there's a lot of you that would also love to play this game. And to help us get this game to you, we need your help. Back this project, spread the word, get your friends to help out. It's just going to make the game that much better and bring it to you that much faster.
Since the last Kickstarter was unsuccessful, we've redoubled our efforts, and we now feel we have more gameplay prototypes to show and more of a reason for people to commit to the project.